Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to LadyGang. I am Becky here with Jack and Keltie.
Hello.
Hey, girls.
Oh.
Today is a special episode of LadyGang. We haven't done this in a while, but we went on our Instagram at theladygang, and we let people ask us anything.
Oh, God.
Are you ready?
I'm scared.
Number 1. Mary asks, who is the most famous of you three?
Mary?
Mary.
Oh, I don't know why the way you phrased that. I was like, Mary asked, like a...
Yeah, Mary asks, who is more famous of the three?
Keltie-ing, she's hitting her stardom.
Yeah. The star is rising.
Star. She's on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
She's twinkling.
Adjacent.
So, I mean, I am paying someone to hopefully try to make me relevant.
Yeah.
But I still think, Becca, based on our video views alone, you have the face of a girl we know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
I have a question for you, though. Do you feel like my fame should be resulting in more like Instagram deals? Because right now I got like a adult underwear, and like that's about it. It's pretty dry
We
over
all
here.
got the adult
I think
underwear.
And
Fame-
I see Becca or Jack is like very busy on Instagram deals.
Well, listen, I am the best on Instagram out of the three of us
Yeah, for sure.
of making good content.
Yeah.
So that's probably...
I'm sorry.
Although, you know what? This is all court of public opinion because it depends who you ask. Keltie's garbage Fabletics ads are the most beloved thing in my heart.
Beloved.
I don't
Absolutely.
think I could go a month without
No.
Fabletics. The most recent was absolutely. Can we rewatch it?
The best part is that Fabletics somehow approves your ads with all of your cups in there.
Cannot
Yeah,
believe.
because they like a real authentic lady.
Is that what have they given you a note where they're like, we really like how Keltie left
guys,
this 5
not-
seconds of silence in the
No,
beginning?
you know what? I actually think Fabletics,
Is
they
smart.
could take a note. Other brands could take a note from Fabletics because the more
curated perfect they are, people hate it.
people hate
Well,
it.
it's so obvious it's an ad. I mean, yours are obvious it's an ad, but people tune in because they're like, what is she up
gonna
to
do?
this day?
I'll tell you this while you're looking for that, Becca. Not only do they compliment me, but I have been featured multiple times in like the brand deck that they send out to all the influencers every month.
examples of
like,
what they love?
Examples of content that works.
Right.
Try on haul, and it's me in my closet.
Yeah. I mean, you do, and you look great in the clothes. But I'm mostly wondering, like, are you going to trip?
I know.
Are you going to leave it in?
I know. I did make one
Are you
mistake.
gonna, like, look and be
Last
like-
month I made a small mistake because I want to do this funny thing because I know in the background of my video was like my squishy, like emotional support stuffed animal.
So she tried to do this, and she just.
Oh, yeah.
I meant to put music over it, like "Who can say where the world go?" But then I just accidentally put my voice again. But that's not hashtag. That wasn't one
But
of my
see,
things.
here's this is why it was good. Because if you put the music over it, it wouldn't be funny.
Oh.
Like, you trying to be funny, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like, you being you is what makes it so good.
So we all agree I'm the most famous then.
You're the most you.
From Thea, how do you deal with older men demeaning you while you pass them on the corporate ladder? Well, Thea, none of us are on the corporate ladder at all, so we are not going to be able to give
If
you.
those bees ain't paying your bills, you pay those bees no mind.
But
In
I think the
words
problem
of-
is they're paying her bills.
no, she's passing them on the corporate ladder.
passing.
She's surpassing.
Oh.
So if those bees ain't this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Keltie, you look like you're wasted, which you're not. You're completely sober, which is insane.
I'll never get over. Great. She's like, we're going for a hike. Sorry, we did
and
the
you're like
Fabletics.
making these like
We'll have Amy repost this on Instagram. It is the most insane. So yes, Jack, you may be better at curating content.
No, these are two different skills we're talking about here. Like,
Yeah.
mine is a skill that I have crafted over the years. Keltie's is a skill that lives within her. Like, that is just
it's, you know what? You're either born with it or you learn it.
Yeah.
She's just born with it.
no, it's literally
It's not a learned behavior.
no, it's not. Nobody can be you.
No, and I will tell you, hold on. Yes, thank you so much. And Mary, it is I, Keltie, the most famous of the Lady Gang. Now back to Thea. Older men demeaning you. I have to tell you, Thea, just this week I Keltied too close to the sun with a man, and I was reminded that they don't like to be told what to do
What'd
when
you do?
you're on the corporate ladder. Well, I can't really say out loud, but I will say that listen, if you want something done, You do it yourself, obviously.
Yeah.
Disagree.
There was there was something that had been done, and I did not think that it was the best idea. And so I had written and said, hey, what do you guys think about this? Very open. You guys have taught me. I have really learned over the last years.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this? I think it could be really great for, promoting this show. To which we got up, I'm sorry, no, we can't do that. So then I Keltie too close to the sun with the follow-up of, I see you can't do it. And now I'm going to give you a 4-paragrapher of why you actually should and why I'm right.
Okay.
And then I'm going to guilt you a little bit about it. And then I'm going to Keltie too close to sun. I'm going to hit send without thinking about it. And then someone's going to complain to someone about me and everyone's going to hate me. And then I'm going to have to hear about it from someone that I trust and love being like, hey girl, you got to calm down. And then I calm down.
You know what? We're having Jody on the podcast.
Oh.
I think she would be, oh my God. But you know what, you guys? Okay, yes, my partner Jody, she should come on the podcast. But here's the thing is that like, I feel like I Keltie too close to sun and you still like me. And I feel like Jody is like, this girl is ruining my life.
Well, she has a lot to lose. Well, I guess we have a lot to lose. Not anymore, though.
No, we got nothing to lose.
We got nothing to lose anymore. But when we did have something, but we still loved you. I'm trying to like really put myself.
Yeah.
This is a huge opportunity for both of you to work together. And she probably is like thinking of the repercussions of what could happen.
When
you Keltied too close to the sun when we were working together, we weren't thrilled.
No.
So we laugh now because we were like, ha ha ha. It's like when you get divorced and then, or like broken up, you break up and then you see them with their new wife or whatever and you're like,
yeah. That's how
your problem now.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Jody.
Shan Renee says, constipation and travel tips.
I don't get constipated.
Okay.
Even when you travel?
Have you never been constipated?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have. I used an enema in your bathroom.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
And worked like a charm.
God, that's not where my
Guys,
constipation
that
sits.
was the first time
That you were constipated?
that I know that I used an enema. And I was like, why did I not access this sooner?
Have you done it since?
No, I haven't needed to.
Oh.
But in a first trimester of a pregnancy,
Yes.
the estrogen is soaring, which makes you incapable, or the progesterone, I don't remember which hormone, I'm an idiot. Something goes crazy high to where literally this is so gross. There's all the poop, but it's sitting at the top of your sphincter. Yeah. Just at the hole, just knocking waiting on the door, but no one will let them in. And you'll sit on the toilet. Yeah. I was shaking and crying. Like, no joke. In my sister's bathroom. So anyways.
You could have used the enema there because the enema is for when it is knocking on the door.
That's what I'm saying is I'm very angry with the people in my life, mostly my sister, who did not know. Tell me that I could have access to something that was so simple.
Yeah. Just a little water up your bowl.
But I'm glad that Jack gave me the tip of you have to actually actively suck it in with your butthole.
Yes.
The water.
Yes.
Got to hold it in.
Yes. I think when you're traveling, darling, you need to have a good probiotic. You need to have some sort of magnesium pill.
Oh my God. I started taking magnesium the other night, a week ago. Magnesium.
I told you forever.
The calm stuff.
Yes.
I have never slept better in my entire life.
Jack, I've literally been telling you to take this for a decade.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. And I was like, take this before you go to sleep. You'll actually sleep. You're welcome. You know what?
It works better than my sleeping pills. Well, I take it with my sleeping pills.
Becca, have I not said this?
You have.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm a new woman.
Don't trust the girl who sleeps 11 hours a night.
And I have
11?
Had really good poops this week too. So I don't know if it's related, but
it's 100% related. Have you not seen the meme on Instagram that's like, are you sad? Take magnesium.
Everything is connected to magnesium deficiency.
Everything is connected.
Yeah. I finally did it.
I'm so happy for you that you're pooping and sleeping.
It's amazing. Sorry.
Big success.
Big success.
Nessa, can Keltie share her hair routine? Oh my God. Yes, Nessa, I can. So I used to have no hair in my head, and then I started taking Nutrafol. I take 4 a night. Once a week, I put an entire castor oil from the drugstore, Amazon, $7. I cover my entire head of castor oil. Now you're going to ask me, wait, castor oil is so sticky. Yes, it is. You're going to want a tangle teaser. You want to tangle tease in the shower after you wash your hair, and then you're going to want to put the castor oil on, tie it up in a knot, sleep on it overnight. If you can add heat to that castor oil mask, you should do that. If you can go in the sauna, maybe you go out in the sun. Perhaps you have a heat bonnet, which I also got on Amazon, or a blow dryer. Add some heat. Sleep in it.
A heat bonnet.
Because on
I have a heat bonnet. I bought one because of you.
Yeah, heat bonnet. Once a week, you want a castor oil. Number 2, you want to avoid heat as much as possible, because the truth is, it's not that your hair is growing, your hair is breaking off. Okay, so you want to avoid clumping it through. You have to treat your hair at all times like it's a delicate lace. You treat it like it is the lace on Jacvanek's wedding dress. You guys are both on your phones now, you motherfuckers. Anyway,
I'm listening.
I'm really excited for you.
You're giving advice on hair.
Yes. What, didn't you just ask me about how good my hair looked?
I just complimented your hair. I don't need Nessa's.
Okay, Nessa, that's it. And then, okay, so the other thing is that you are going to want to sleep on a silk pillowcase, and do not be fooled by some of these pillowcases that are made out of satin-like polyester. We need a real silk pillowcase, and if you can stand it, a silk cap.
I think I need to invest in a silk cap.
A silk cap is beautiful. What I like to do is I like to put my little rollers in, put up my little, silk cap, tie it up like, fancy lady, and then I lay back and I sleep. And what happens is there's no friction, because sleeping is actually really hard on your hair. The next thing I'm going to say is there's a product called Malibu. Malibu is like a cleanser. It's for hard water. We live in the world. The water sucks. There's so much plastic in the water. The little microplastics are going on your scalp, making them not beautiful. So you're going to want to do a Malibu treatment every 2 weeks. And for everything else, you can visit my Instagram at Keltie. Thanks for asking.
Malibu?
It's like a treatment. It's like a powder, and you mix it with water, and then it kind of takes away all the hard water.
But then she's ordering it.
Oh, no. I know. It's great.
But then do you have any tips for people who have a life? Just wondering. Jobs. Friends.
No, I know.
That is the most.
Is it this? Swimmer's hair?
Yeah, but the gold one.
If you told me, I would either have to wear a wig.
This? Malibu hard water?
Yep.
Jackson. You've got a sucker.
I'm in.
I'm telling you. Here's the thing. You can either have a life or you can have nice hair, and you can't have both.
Yeah. I started trying to oil my hair for a while, and it took up too much time.
Yep.
Well, and I also just want to say to all the women out there who we're always on this constant, I'm one of them, this constant battle to just improve, improve the skin, improve the hair, improve the body, improve the wardrobe. There's something to be said for just being okay with where you're at.
Yeah.
And Keltie's job is on TV and requires her to look a certain way. So I understand why you're going through this crazy mania. But I don't think that's healthy for a normal woman.
No. And here's the thing too. I think that TikTok has really us.
It has.
In the way where it's number one, half these people that are promoting this shit are scammers. They're look at my beautiful hair, that I grew it from nothing. Yours is real, the way that you grew yours. But a lot of people's are
authentic,
wearing extensions and trying to shill whatever they're trying to shill. Yeah. But so much of it is genetics and how thick your hair is normally.
I don't believe it for a second. I have terrible genetic hair. I'm sorry for what I'm saying. I mean, I've had terrible hair my whole life.
Okay.
So,
well, congratulations on your beautiful hair.
Yeah. And also, you know what? I feel like this is an episode of that Drake podcast where the lady was really mean to him.
Oh my God, yeah.
Were we being mean to you?
No, not being mean. Just being a little sassy. Becca.
Well, it's just realistic.
I'm fatigued from the constant.
Get better.
Amazon, the amount of times I go see something on somebody's Instagram and I go to order it on Amazon because it's
capitalism.
It's gonna improve my this. My pores are gonna shrink. My this.
I understand.
It's
yes.
I understand some of those things are amazing.
Yeah.
And I love them. But I think that there are people out there who are chasing the dragon so much. And I just want to remind you that no one other than yourself and your 2 friends who stare at you all day are even going to notice your hair improvement.
No,
Well,
for
and
sure.
also if you like improve your hair, it's not going to make you happy.
True.
I mean, maybe it made you
definitely
happy.
gonna make you happy.
Keltie's happy.
But that's the thing too. It's like chasing the thing. Like if I get a nose job, then I'll be happy. If I lose 5 pounds,
Yeah.
I'll be happy. If I get my hair looking better, I'll be happy. It's
This head of hair is a physical result of all the inside work I've done. I believe truly that this would not be growing so beautiful had I not been beautiful
happy in
here.
your heart.
yeah.
Well, stress.
Because you
and-
would have been so stressed out.
stress,
Exactly.
It's very important. And I think that like being satisfied and happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Madison, this is important. How do I get over a breakup that wasn't my choice?
I think immediately you just got to get out there and hook up with somebody else.
Spoken like a true jacvanek.
Yeah, get some
Becca?
attention. Go somewhere to feel good.
Yeah, like getting like male attention, even though it's like not, this is a short term thing that you need to do,
Yeah.
is go get some other male attention. And it's like the stupidest thing ever, but to know that you could be like wanted from somebody else and like desired by somebody else, I think is just that instant ego boost that you need like when you're like smack dab, like in the beginning of a breakup.
Yeah.
And then you can start trying to do the healing process. But like, you just have to do it. Like you have to get out there,
Yeah.
hook up with some other guys, go out and drink with your friends, and like know that you still got it.
Yeah. And you don't want to love something that's not going to love you back. Like you deserve better than that.
Oh, but it's so hard because, you know, like me in a youthful age, it's like, yes, you know that, but you're like, but I can change them.
Yeah.
I can make them love me if I'm prettier, funnier, don't text for 3 days and then act busy. Like whatever it is, you think you can change them into loving you. But the truth is, like, if they are not, you got to be at a place where you're okay with accepting the Jerry in your life, the Zach in your life, the Chris in your life. Like you have to be in a place where you're not choosing the unavailable bad boys because it feels exciting and you're like, oh, I wonder if he likes me. You're going to know he likes you. You're going to know he loves you. He's going to be calling you and wanting to marry you. You're going to fight about things, but he's never going to disrespect you, treat you like trash, make you question yourself and your validity or your worth as a human being.
Validity.
Diddly do.
Yeah. No, and also like I don't know, this is generalizing, but I don't actually know any couples where the girl or the guy started off not feeling romantic feelings for the girl and ended up together.
Yeah.
And then
It
stayed
happens,
together.
Yeah, it happens and stayed together. It happens, I think, a lot the other way around, like with Jared and with Zach and even with Chris. Like when you first meet them, you're like, I don't know, like we're all a little bit
that's
like
so true.
trepidatious, but it's very, I don't know if it's the way that we work, the way we're wired, whatever it is, but I actually don't know, and I'm sure they exist, but for the most part, I don't know any women in my life who ended up marrying a guy that she had to like talk into loving her.
Right.
Yeah.
To fool. Well, when you do that, it ends badly.
Well, because you're probably compromising part of yourself or trying to pitch yourself a version of yourself that isn't like where you are like in your natural state.
Yeah.
So it's always not going to be that way. But also it's like, I know that there are couples that break up and end up back together, but like a lot of those couples, I feel like there's more of like a mutual breakup and then you find yourself back together. But like if somebody is just dumping you out of nowhere and like throwing you to the curb, like it's really hard to come back from that. And it's just like
forever.
go take care of yourself.
All right, guys, we're at the Lady Gang on Instagram. Send us messages you'd like to know, and we'll answer them in an upcoming episode.
Yeah.
We were here for a long time, not a good time.